In today's video, I will be discussing writing and encoding and how we are building these skills for our 3 and 4-year-old. Welcome to Literacy Lookout. I am a credentialed teacher and I have decided to homeschool my 2 children. With that said, I've mainly worked with upper grades, middle school, and now I mainly work with seniors. And so this was actually a bit of a learning curve for me. So I have helped students learn how to read, but when I got them, they already had somewhat of a foundation, even if it was just one syllable words that they could read. I've never had to teach a student how to write from scratch or how to read. So, having children of my own, this is a bit of a challenge that I had to face. And so far, it's been successful. I've adjusted some things, and now we have a pretty good rhythm with what we are doing here. For my 3-year-old, we utilize a trace and write where we are just building the hand strength, those fine motor skills, and the muscle memory. It's quick, it's easy, and it is building a foundation for him. It is also building confidence for him. He is able to blend smaller words, so we're working on that. This is my 4-year-old, and she is already able to read at a 3rd grade level. Here, she is working on a copy work, and I often ask her what she would like me to write down for her to copy. And we also alternate between using her books she's into, and then we'll copy a sentence from there. But this practice is focused on copying perfectly, punctuation and all, so it builds that standard. And here's her completed sentences she wrote. And every other day we do journaling. This is all about creativity and her owning her experiences and her words. She writes whatever she wants, and I let her use inventive spelling. This means if she spells a word wrong, I do not correct her. It removes the fear of messing up, and so then she's more likely to use new words and vocabulary in her writing. I also want to note that when we first taught our daughter to write, we focused on capitals and letter families that were similar, and then we gradually introduced the lowercase when she was able to do about 18 letters in capitals from memory, not me writing it down and having her copy. She had to recall 18 of the capitals. And then I started slowly introducing the lowercase letters because those are significantly more challenging for young children to grasp. I ended up just getting one of these from Amazon because I wanted to be able to write our own sentences, but I know that there are sentences that are already done for copy work if that is something that would be helpful for you. Let me know in the comments if you are running an alternating schedule as well between journaling and then copy work. Doing it all in one day was too much of an overload, and I like that the copy work is about punctuation, capitals at the start, and followed by lowercase, whereas the journaling is a little more freedom. And I do notice she will sometimes, as she gets tired, resort to capitals, but she'll still do the punctuation. So those are just things I've noticed. I'm also quick to compliment her on her copy work and on the lowercase letters as well. So I think that is really important. Also, to make them aware of it and tell them what they did well, because feedback is huge. And